Let's get it. Let's get it, man. You already know what time it is, man. About to do about 2, 3 games, then go to Call of Duty. About to be on this all day today. You can see the snowstorm shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be out on that shit today. So I do a lot of driving. That's how I make my money. So, but about to be on the game all day. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We at 289. Let's get to that 300 and to that 1,000, man. For real, man. I don't show my face much, but that's how I do. Some of y'all used to it. Think it's better like that anyway. I want y'all to see the whole picture, see everything. People be blocking certain things when they be showing their face and shit. I'm not to be none of that over here, man. About to get it started though. Like 10, 15 minutes. Yesterday, this shit fucked up. I don't know what be going on with EA Sports, but they talking about I lost that game, but fuck it though. Gotta get into the next one. I'm gonna run it back with this team too. I really get to do shit with them. I want to run it back with them. But yeah. About to get it started in a minute. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Chat. About to get it started in like 10 minutes, 15. Damn, that was fast.
Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's in open space downfield. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because he's
breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it inside the 15.
Yes, sir.
Indiana. He got a step and just dusted the field. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble, you're trying to make something happen. Nobody's is open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll take the deep shot, and they gamble in.
I don't know why I did that, though.
Give up really good field position.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. They'll run the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Big man has it. It's a first down.
Man, get the fuck out of here, huh?
20 with a first down at the 19. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. It'll be second down. And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. And he's moving. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Looking to throw.
You said what?
Had the completion, just missed it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this.
Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense in the hurry up. To the air. It's Morton. Skips away from pressure. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one's
That's supposed to be a touchdown.
At least for now.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Trying to punch it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
I'll pass that too late.
With their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Hemby. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Hoosiers are marching down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs.
Yeah, I'm just off this game.
They're going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pressure coming.
Come on.
The defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The sure hands, it's Cooper. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Cooper. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Quick completion on the out. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance to Hoosiers everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room.
I didn't even say that.
Words, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
This coach
never in my life seen that.
Absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He caught it! And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
They're throwing for the two-point conversion. He gets the pick. He's got a cowboy. Is he gone? Is it going to be 2 points the other way? He gets tackled across the 50-yard line. Nice job by the defense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Morton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Sees him in open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That was crazy.
They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a two-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they draw a little closer. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Still just a two-possession game. A lot of time to go as they try for the onside kick here.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 15. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
If feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for a man. It's Morton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete.
Oh my God. That would have been it. Yeah, you know it.
And the Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball.
Turning it on. He's at the touchdown.
Woo!
Red Raiders. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oh my God.
For the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the third. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the.
They get the fuck out jump, man. Come on, man. Man, come on.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again.
Yeah, good shot.
Touchdown, Hoosiers!
A lot of niggas would have quit, man.
That gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue defeat this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
To throw, it's Mendoza. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the comeback is on. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. To the air, it's Morton. He's in there from the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole. Slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Yeah, man, you gotta respect my shit, man.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
You should have stopped that nigga out, huh?
By gang tackling. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Makes the grab.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Indiana! Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab.
Man, come on.
They extend the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give out of the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Morton. Deep shot for the end zone.
Man, fuck.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Pocket breaking down.
You bitch ass man.
Play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down.
That's crazy.
And talk about being
I seen that shit at the last one.
It's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive.
Hey, yo, chat, why y'all always want to view in when I'm losing, man? Like,
Offense onto the field. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. Thanks to the great
about to go to Black Ops in a minute.
threw them out of rhythm.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor.